Set between number 12 UC Santa Barbara and number 10 USC. The Gauchos took the first and the fourth. The Trojans sandwiched 2 wins in the middle, and here we set up a first to 15 race as we are just about ready to go for the 5th. I'm Max Kelton, he's Cam Green, and we are ready for the culmination of what has been a terrific volleyball matchup this evening.
I mean, just what the fans have asked for here. I'm sure the coaches don't love being in the 5th set so much, but incredible volleyball has been played tonight by both teams. Now this is about the matchup. Coming into the 5th set as a coach, it's where do I start? Do I start with my hot hitter in the left front, which is what SC's doing here in row 1. They got Gallus in left front. It looks like these matchups are going to be the same, but the start of this 5th set is everything. It's all about matchups, and what the coaches choose to do is huge in that situation.
If you get out to a hot start, there's a really good chance that you'll be able to win it. Now, that said, if it's a slow start, things might sway in your opponent's direction. It's a first to 15, it's not 25.
No, it goes quick, and to be honest, the lead changes so many times in the 5th set. They're always entertaining.
Tight one at the net, Coburn there.
Smart play by Coburn there to just wait, not do too much with it. A lot of players will be overly aggressive sometimes in the net. He was just smart, made sure Jack Walmer wasn't setting that ball, and then just threw it down.
So Coburn put the Trojans up 2, and here's Klein. That hits tape, Max Gordon recovers, and there's Amoruso. George Dyer out of system for Coburn.
Great start by USC. Now it's about keeping the pressure on. 3-0 feels good, but that could change just like that. So there's no safe cushion in the 5th set.
Starting out the 5th with a 3-0 run, that's momentum. But Klein goes into the net, and the Gauchos now have a chance to cut into that deficit.
Last night against Irvine, SC was up 2-0 and then missed 4 of their next serves. Made it easy for Irvine to take the lead again, so I know they're thinking about that right now.
Have to be able to hit your serves in crunch time, and the Gauchos have struggled from the service line all evening. That's service error number 21 for UCSB, the 2nd in this set alone.
Yeah. To me, in the 5th set, you got to play volleyball. You got to hit your serve, and you got to let your team do what they do.
That said, if you do make a mistake, you can't get into your head very much. You got to be a goldfish. You have to have a short memory. Dylan Klein bellied it high. There's Amoruso, picked up by Sprague. Gallus free ball. Walmer looks for Chalmers. It goes down. The block is there. Fressren and Gallus send it home.
Huge play by SC. Again, getting them out of system, serving that middle blocker, making him pass. Coburn made a great block, reaching outside of his body to start this rally and getting a good touch. SC finishing with a huge stuff block.
The back set for Amoruso, looked for the back corner. Now Gallus jousts at the net, and it's won by USC. But the Gauchos will take the point here. Coach, walk me through that play.
Well, started off with a great dig by Sprague. And then, unfortunately, SC with a net violation at the end there. But great defense, smart setting by Walmer on this side.
Dylan Klein wide again.
Aggressive swing, just missed. But I love that he's taking a rip in this situation. That's what you want.
That's Klein's 11th attacking error of the evening. They attack Klein on the back line. Gauchos kept it alive. And out of system look for Amoruso. It drops.
Just like that, good defense, incredible set in transition by a non-setter. Great high swing down the line.
What else did we expect? It's going to be close all the way till the end in this one. It's a race to 15 where UC Santa Barbara is in the midst of a 3-0 scoring set. The Gauchos have come back in this after it looked like USC might just walk away with the 5th.
Yeah, so many times when you get a lead in that 5th set, things can change just like that. You start to feel a little bit comfortable, and then all of a sudden, boom, 1 or 2 points change, and now you're thinking about, oh God, don't blow this lead. And next thing you know, you're tied or you're close to it. So smart timeout by Nygaard. I love that he didn't let him tie the game. I think that's smart. You never want to let that team tie that score. So not surprised he took that timeout here. And they're going to have to respond. Santa Barbara's feeling some momentum, and that's big in the 5th set. Momentum is a lot.
How about a fun one here at the Galen Center in Los Angeles, where UC Santa Barbara looks for the roadkill in 5 sets, and USC looks to improve to 5-2. The Gauchos beat the USC Trojans in 4 sets earlier this season in the season opener. Now the home opener for USC with the highest attendance in a Trojans home opener history. So a packed house, if you will, or the most packed house for a men's volleyball home opener in program history. The bump back to Chalmers, good recovery. There's Dyer out of system for Gallus. Wilcox is there on the back line. Then Wilcox with the changeup, it doesn't fall. A joust won by the Gauchos. Picked up by Jack Walmer's chest, but a miscue from Brandon Hicks gives the ball back to the Trojans.
I love that dig by Jack Walmer. That's what you have to do sometimes, because if you try to get it with your hands, it's a little too high, or you rotate your body. So he just stayed square and took it off the chest, got a good dig there. Unfortunately, Santa Barbara couldn't capitalize on that.
Walmer has a double-double this evening with 40 assists and 11 digs. Ryan Sprague, a double-double of his own, 28 and 12. Here's Gallus. That fastball goes into the parking lot. Heads up out there.
He definitely got all of that one.
Gallus a chance at redemption. It's bumped high. There's Dyer who lifts it up for Coburn. Coburn able to get the kill.
Coburn just elevating there. He's at a different level. When he jumps like that, he's hitting over the block. Just complete elevation. I think SC is going to be a heavy dose of their pins on the left and the right, which is what they seem to be doing. A little less out of the middle, which I think they need more of. But again, in the 5th set, you kind of got to set your guys.
And every point matters here in this 5th. Coburn gets it over the top. Now Walmer left it for Amoruso. Oh, just a touch out.
Yeah, smart set by Jack Walmer. He understand they were in a block switch again. Sprague was hiding, tried to pretend that he wasn't going to switch, and he made a late switch. They attacked him, but they just hit the ball out of bounds. So smart set, just an unfortunate error by Santa Barbara.
Yeah, UCSB was within 1 just moments ago. Now it's a 3-point 5th set. And how about just different faces that we've seen throughout this match. Jess Bianchi started things out. He had 36 attempts Bianchi did this evening, but since we just haven't seen much of Jess. He hadn't played the 4th. He hasn't played in the 5th. How about Nate Tennant? Tennant started the first set. He started all matches this season. He's played in every set this season. We haven't seen him since the 2nd. So a couple of these coaches' moves on the chessboard, they're trying to catch their opponents off guard with some tape that, frankly, nobody's seen.
Absolutely, and it's paid off so far. Every sub that's come in this game has done an incredible job.
Another one, Nick Amoruso, who drops it in. Amoruso's got 8 kills on 19 attempts.
To your point right there. Coming off the bench, Jack Walmer's not afraid to give him the ball. He's taking good swings, it's been huge.
Chalmers looks to cut it to 1. Frasrin met by Todorov. Dyer keeps it high. There's Klein, overhands, and it drops.
Great off-speed swing. Approach hard, and you can change up speeds like that, but that's all accredited to how hard he went and jumped. Even though he knew he was going to go off speed there, it didn't look like he was going off speed. Santa Barbara's ready to dig in and dig the heavy heat. He chops the ball short. Great swing by him. Just a smart play. Smart play by a freshman.
We're seeing him evolve right before our very eyes. Donovan Chodorov tried for the answer. Now it's Klein who comes back with a hard right. Miscommunication, has a free ball and a chance for USC. We'll see what the call is here. It looks like UC Santa Barbara initially gets the point from up referee Ken Boyd.
Dylan Klein's adamant that he did not net. I would expect a challenge from Coach Nygaard here.
Another challenge for Coach Nygaard. And Rick McLaughlin also has a few words to say for down ref Derwin Jordan. So we'll take another look at it here. 9-7 USC, but only for the moment. Why don't we go to break? We'll be right back with the culmination of the 5th set here live in Los Angeles. So head coach Jeff Nygaard and company talking it over with the rest of his Trojans. Now, granted it's late, but hey, if this challenge does not go in the Trojans' favor, they are out of challenges for the rest of the way.
Yeah, which is big because also having the challenge, you can also create an extra timeout for yourself later in the match. So if they're out of it, it's a huge for the Trojans. But I think they might win this challenge, at least judging by how confident Dylan was that he did not net.
Curious to see what the call is here from Derwin Jordan, who has seen plenty of challenges this evening, has been active on the replay monitor, and once again, this could be a 2-point swing. Looks like the call goes in the Trojans' favor.
A huge 2-point swing in this set from 7-9 to 10-6 feels way different if you're the Gauchos right now. So it was a great challenge by USC, but again, Dylan was very adamant that he did not net, and clearly he did not.
Just a much deeper of a hole that the Gauchos have to dig out of. But that'll help. That was Donovan Todorov who got the kill and cut it to 3.
Ben Court in the game to serve here. I expect him to get after it.
And Connor Dunn looks like he'll check in for Walmer to add some height at the net. Looks like there's some confusion with this substitution here.
I think he actually came to the line a little bit too late. If you're going to do 2 subs, they both have to be up there at the same time. He took his time getting up there, so they're not allowing that sub.
Coach Rick McLaughlin, I was reading some lips. He said, that's ridiculous, that's wrong. But regardless, Connor Dunn is unable to sub in. The ace gives a chance for the sub. Again, Ben Court has been really strong off the bench.
It's incredible. What a serve. And he's not afraid, and that's the biggest thing that you want in this situation. He's going to go back and hit another one here. That was an incredible serve out of a timeout there.
Court with a pair of aces this evening. This is who the Gauchos want at the line. Can he cut it to one? Oh, he does! Jeff Nygaard needs to talk things over right when you thought the Gauchos were out of it. It's a one-point ball game. Wow, this is a fun one. You said to me during the break, you said, hey, I think we got some free volleyball coming. This is about as tight as it gets.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing goes into overtime here. Both these teams are battling. After what we've seen so far tonight, it's kind of deserving of that. But again, what mental strength it takes for Ben Court to come in and hit those two aces. And just like I said, you feel like you have this lead and you get a little bit comfortable. 10-6 feels real great. Now you look at the scoreboard, it's 10-9, and you're starting to press a little bit because you just don't want him to tie that game up. So another good timeout by Coach Nygaard. We'll see what Ben Court does out of the timeout. But based on what he's done so far, I expect a really good serve.
You have to imagine that it was a history at Miracosta playing at an elite championship level that has led Ben Court into moments like this where he is unfazed by not only the crowd, but by the moment as well. With back-to-back service aces to cut it to just one, Court remains at the service line in the midst of a 3-0 run and a chance to tie things up in the fifth and final set this evening in a race to 15. How fun is this one?
Yeah, you can't underestimate the value in playing in big matches. If you're playing in big matches in high school or club, they're still big matches, and the moment is still big, and it still translates into this, clearly, because Ben ripped off two aces.
And let me just give you a little bit of an update on Dylan Klein. It looks like he's holding his right pinky finger, might have been bandaged up on the sideline right there. Klein went long. We're even at 10 apiece.
Yeah, somehow Klein cut his finger. I'm not sure where he did that, but there was some blood on it, and you can't get any blood on the jersey, that's for sure, so it's taped up good. Ben Court still firing off serves.
Can Court do it again? Oh, the cut down the line and the lift. That's a 5-0 run for UC Santa Barbara.
I think SC's having a tough time adjusting to Sprague's sets right now. They're a little bit higher than they used to. You can see the guys having to slow down on their approach, and they're not able to get a good swing at it because the ball's hanging in the air longer than they expect it to. So Sprague's got to settle down a little bit and run his offense the way he should.
And the Trojans are out of timeouts. Here's Ben Court. That time it's long. We're back to even at 11.
Here we go. Crunch time here. Let's see who's not afraid, how mentally tough they are. This is why we play the game right here for moments like this.
Here's Ryan Sprague, the freshman. Oh, the block, that's Kyle Paulson. Paulson said, don't you dare come into my house. The Trojans inch closer to the win. Take another look. Oh, baby.
Just a disciplined move by Paulson to sit, wait, and not jump on the middle. Again, a great touch by him there.
And then it's Klein who does more damage again.
I'm not sure if people can understand how tough it was to hit that angle that he just hit.
This will be challenged by UC Santa Barbara, and rightfully so. It might not only act as a timeout, but a 2-point swing. We'll see how this one favors toward the end of it. I mean, talk about a very replay-heavy match where both teams are second-guessing the referees at hand.
was a good challenge for sure. From this angle, I thought it was in, but it's tough to tell from where we're sitting. But I can't stress on how incredible or difficult of a swing that was from Dylan Klein. So much wrist action on that swing. The set wasn't great. It was off the net. And to be able to chop it to area 2 on the court with that much heat is really a testament to what a volleyball player that Dylan Klein is. That is a big-time swing.
So that call stands right here. Gauchos wanted the call, but it was a quick decision by Derwin Jordan, the down referee. And the Trojans 2 points away from taking the 5-set victory. Kevin Coburn kept it alive. Sprague left it for Gallus. Oh, he got another!
Well, there you go. You got Santa Barbara doing what they do, which is Jack Walmer repeating to the same set. SC's prepared for it, and then Ryan Sprague stepped up with an in-system, good tempo set that his hitters were prepared for. You get a kill. Great play.
Right when the Gauchos thought they had momentum in their favor, they took the lead here in the 5th set on a 5-0, it might have been even a 6-0 run. The Trojans battle back with 4 straight points of their own, and now it's match point for USC. The Gauchos have taken 1 of 2 final timeouts in this one, and it's coming down to this last point. If the Trojans can close things out, this would be just such a terrific and gritty win.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Santa Barbara does here. They've gone to the same set to the outside twice. I would expect them to mix it up, either the middle or back overhead. But they're going to have to change it up. SC is playing really disciplined volleyball at the net right now, not getting jumpy, being smart, waiting, and then attacking over the net quickly and getting good touches or good blocks. So great response by the Trojans. No doubt we're going to see some fight from Santa Barbara here.
Let me tell you, it's electricity pumping through the Galen Center as USC is 1 point away from taking a 5-set thriller against UC Santa Barbara. Here is Ryan Sprague for the number 10 USC Trojans. Amoruso splits the uprights and gets it to fall. He'll silence the crowd.
A little bit of an off-speed swing by there, but Gallus was really aggressive in the net. He just ended up a little bit too far, floated by it, and therefore he got tooled.
That ends a 4-0 run, but the Gauchos need a couple more to keep this one alive. Can't get any space, and that'll do it. USC knocks off UC Santa Barbara. The number 10 Trojans improve to 5-2 on the season behind a 20-kill performance from Dylan Klein. Klein with a